He's sitting on a dragon with wings. I didn't even know Chinese dragons could have wings.
If you ever visit Chongqing, there's one of the places you can't miss. It's called Luohan Temple. It's near Jiefang Bay, super close to the city center. Today I'm gonna take you there to show you why I think it's the most unique temple in Chongqing. Let's go.
After a short drive, I'm now walking toward Luohan Temple. And when you see this sign, Kuaizi Street, you know you're close. When I first saw the name Kuaizi Street, it honestly gave me a little chill. Chopsticks are such a traditional part of Chinese culture, so seeing a street name after them felt strange. Maybe it's just me, but the first thing it reminded me was Bianzi Street in Hong Kong. You know, that kind of old name that carries a deeper story behind it. And this one does too. I'll tell you the reason at the end of the video.
Here we are, the Luohan Temple. We are outside of it. Let's go inside.
At the entrance are the four heavenly kings. They look fierce, almost intimidating. But in Chinese culture, they are protectors. There's a saying, if your heart is upright, you fear nothing. So these guardians are here to keep the bad things away. Luohan Temple was first built in the Song Dynasty, which means it has almost 1,000 years of history. Even though it's right in the downtown Chongqing, once you walked in, the world outside just fades away. The old wood, the yellow walls, and the smell of sandalwood makes everything feel calm. Like many places in Chongqing, this temple isn't flat at all. There are stairs leading up, stairs leading down, little courtyard hidden between old walls. It really feels like a peaceful maze in the middle of the city. What I love the most is how quiet it is here. You hear monks striking the bell, smell the incense, and for a moment it feels like the modern world is very far away. Now we're heading to the Arhat Hall, the most fascinating part of Luohan Temple. No matter how many times I come here, I never get tired of this place. Here's a guide on the wall that explains how to count the arhats. There are three simple ways to do it. 1. Pick an arhat, choose a direction, and count your age. 2. Start from the side of the foot you step over the threshold. 3. Men count from the left, women count from the right. Inside the hall, there are 524 arhats, each caved with a completely different expression. Some calm, some fierce, some playful, and some that look like they are about to talk to you. Every time I'm here, I'm reminded of something while we enjoy the speed and convenience of modern life. Places like this show a different kind of strength, the creativity, the patience, and the craftsmanship of the people who came before us. To me, this has nothing to do with religion. It's simply the brilliance of human beings, caved into wood and stone. You want a high five? Sure, why not? Thumbs up returned. He's sitting on a dragon with wings. I didn't even know Chinese dragons could have wings. This one is holding a mirror and has three heads. He's called the Great Medicine Arhat. Sounds health related. But how? He looks super friendly, so I start with him. What I love most is the atmosphere here, even though we're right in the middle of downtown. Everyone inside walks slowly and quietly. Some people are counting their arhats, some are strolling with prayer beads, and some are just taking everything in. If you're patient enough, you could spend an entire afternoon here without noticing the time passing. So this is my Arhat number 321, and I got my fortune slip. If the fortune looks confusing or you can't read the Chinese, don't worry about it. You can just ask ChatGPT to break it down and tell you what it really means. It works pretty well. Next time when you're in Chongqing, count your own Arhat. You'll be surprised where you're landing. When you finally walk out of the temple, you are back to the noise, the cars, the skyscrapers. It feels like jumping 1,000 years forward, but somehow the calm stays with you. Long ago, there was a pond here where wooden chopsticks didn't float. They sank straight to the bottom. People said the pond connected to the Dragon Palace. After all, the Dragon King needs chopsticks to eat shrimp and crab. Because of this legend, many craftsmen began making chopsticks nearby. Over time, the place became known as Kuaizi Street.